I have a problem. This is the arm that I use to film my machine, and it has these springs, but the yarn keeps getting caught in the springs, and that is messing up my tension. So to solve this problem, I'm gonna make a sleeve for it. Step 1. Stream some Star Trek. Step 2. Pull out the swatch bucket and find a waste yarn swatch, which is purple. Blue. Blue. Mitten. Plain old blue swatch. Alright, I should be able to get a gauge from this test mitten and then use it to make a big long tube. Alright, and we get a gauge. "23 stitches in 2 inches. Sorry, that's rows. And then counting is hard. "17 stitches in 2 inches. So then that's math. Yes, I'm pulling out my phone to do this. "23, that's 11.5, and then 17 is 8.5. Now we got to measure the arm. So we're gonna go with 5 inches circumference, and then 28 inches long. So 5-inch circumference, we need 0.5, what? No, 8.5 times 5. 42, let's call that 43 stitches. And then 28 times 11.5, 322 rows. Alright, and I'm just gonna make a giant tube, and I'm gonna start it with a folded hem, so let's call this, I don't know, let's call this 350, and then we'll do a 25 row hem. Half of 25. 15. What's half of 25? You know what? Let's call it 40 rows of hem. So that's 20 and then folded as 20. So we're just adding 340. You know what? I'll figure it out as I go. I will figure it out as I go. All of this math makes sense, I promise. We're breaking out the red waste yarn for this because it's got better contrast with the blue. Just put it there. Need both beds for this. I'm going to switch to the double bed sinker plate. Hook you up. Bring the bottom bed up, and we're good. Roughly 43 stitches total, so that's going to be about 22 each bed. So we go 10, 11. 10, 11. Yes. Cool, and we are half pitch. Get everybody in the right place. Set your tensions to 0. Thread the carriage with the waste yarn. Drop it through the bed. Grab it. Cast on. And we're good. Set it for circular knitting. Set it to about tension 4. And hang one weight. There we go. You are not knitting the way that you're supposed to be. Okay. There we go. Missing a lever. That's probably enough waste yarn. Good enough. Alright, we got our main yarn and we're feeding it in. Set the row counter to 0. And we go 20 rows, which is 40 passes of the carriage. Drop the bed, pull the weights off. Cast iron comb comes out. Bring the tool. Do the thing. Yes. Open all the latches. We got the hem folded and reattached, and now we push the buds back up and pull all this down. Make sure we're ready to go. I just hold this for the first few stitches. And keep pulling it down. At this point, I'm going to add some claw weights to the bottom. And keep going. I need 340 rows, which is going to be 680 on the row counter, so I just keep going until I hit 680. We're done. Unthread the carriage, open all the latches, and I've never actually cast off like this from knitting in the round, but we are gonna see how it goes. This is harder than it looks. The muscle memory is all wrong. Okay, so it goes under the gate peg and onto the thing. And into the loop. Under the gate peg. Into the loop. Loop it like that. Okay, no, this is totally doable. Here's the thing. Pull the weights off. And then it doesn't want to come off. Okay, let me stick a. Here we go. Oh, crap. Pull that through. Cool. Alright, here's my tube. I pulled the waste yarn off, thread the end, and then just feed it between the two layers of the tube. And let's cut off the loose end. And we're good. And then this end, I'm just gonna cut it short because it just got gnarly. Here's my arm. Let's attach the thing. Should fit over. It's like a giant sock. Okay. Haha! All right. That went better than expected. I was kind of expecting it to not really fit, but here we go. And it's still bendy, and I can still put it places, and now the yarn isn't gonna get stuck in the springs.